Welcome to AGD 2021, the premier meeting for general dentistry. Facebook Live is sponsored by Henry Schein One. Hi everyone, welcome back to AGD 2021 live here in Austin. I am now in the new Dentist Lounge and I am at the Speed Mentoring event, which is the place where mentors and mentees are matched and where they can really form long-lasting relationships. And I'm joined by both a mentor and a mentee who just were participating in the event that's going on right behind me. So, Dr. Mark, tell me a little bit about why you are a mentor.
You know, throughout my career, I've lined up with many mentors and I realize the importance of mentorship. And I've had the opportunity to be a mentee to many of these people, and they have made an impact on my life. In fact, there are things that I do day in and day out that I would never have done if I hadn't learned from these people. And they just kind of guide you along the path, and I wish I'd have started earlier, and that's probably why I'm here, is to help the young dentists get started in that mentee position and hopefully transition them into mentorship as they go down the road.
Yes. And for you, Diana, what has been the value for you of finding mentorship here?
Sure. So as a dental student, there are a lot of things that we don't learn in dental school that mentors can teach us using their real life, experience and expertise in the various fields. And I think as a dental student, a lot of times we don't know what scope of dentistry we want to practice, and a lot of that time we have to have our mentors kind of show us and let us explore those things. So that's the value for me, being able to create those relationships, come back year after year to conferences like these and see your mentors and see that relationship grow.
Yes. And Diana, another question for you. What made you decide to come to AGD 2021?
Absolutely. So 2 years ago, I was a first-year dental student, and I came to the Connecticut conference. I actually did a very similar mentoring event. I kept in touch with some of the mentors, and I actually know that my mentor, who AGD paired me up with, was actually a speaker here as well, and I had the chance to shadow him in private practice and whatnot. So it's just kind of a continuous type of event that I can participate in.
Yes, and that's definitely only something you can get when you are here. And same for you, Dr. Mark. Tell me what made you come originally to an AGD event and get involved in this community.
You know, I've been involved with the AGD now for probably the last 15 years, from things Dental Education Council to being on the Board of Trustees, and now I sit on the AGD Foundation. So I've kept involved with the Academy, and it just means that much to me in my practice of dentistry. And coming to this meeting has been paramount. It's one of those meetings that I won't miss. And I too had the opportunity to be at the meeting in Connecticut at the Mohegan Sun, and it was a blast. I did part of the mentorship program there and in Vegas, and so I always volunteer, and it's kind of nice to have people from outside the. You have the state mentors, and then you have people from outside the state. So the students get a little different perspective oftentimes.
And what would you say is the number one piece of advice you have to mentees, that people that are dentists that are coming up in the field that are looking for a mentor?
You know what, I really think find people locally that you can have as mentors, and then when you get to meetings, start to interface with people, get involved, especially with like the AGD here. I've met so many wonderful people through the leadership programs and through the leadership of this organization that I think they've really had an impact on my life and consequently make you a better dentist.
Yes, and then Diana, for you, what would you say to people watching at home why they have to attend this event and to attend in 2022?
Absolutely. So I'm the chapter president of the Stony Brook Dental chapter, and we actually brought 35 students with us today. And my biggest advice is to really put yourself out there, ask a question, be brave to ask a question after a speaker finishes. striking up a conversation with a stranger, just while you're in line for food or anything like that. So just little things, practicing those networking skills is something that I think anyone can start now, and that's what I'm really encouraging the students from Stony Brook to start doing.
Yes, and that's only something you can do when you're here present at the AGD meeting. So thank you both so much for your time. I'll let you get back to networking and connecting and mentoring. We really appreciate your time, and have fun. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will be live back again here shortly with an inside look at the keynote speaker session that's happening in a little bit. So stay tuned for that. This is AGD Facebook Live, which is sponsored by Henry Schein 1. We'll see you then.